What are you gonna do about that? It's all fun and games till the giant fire fox shows up. Generic intro and that goes. We're here back with some more Death Battle reactions. Today we have Naruto versus Ichigo. I'm not sure, it's a Bleach character, and this was actually left out of my playlist for some reason. I'm not sure why. I don't really plan on doing a reaction to Naruto or Bleach just out of sheer length. I don't know anything about either of these two. I think I did one before about the sand person from Naruto. You want to check my last reaction though, which was Sephiroth versus Virgil. I'll leave it right there. Also, link down below the description. Also, be in a place on my channel with all the other Death Battle reactions. If you want to see how clueless I am about a lot of these shows and animes and video games, that'll be the place to find out. But yeah, like I said, I don't know anything about Ichigo. I don't know. I thought he was a JoJo character from first glance. Naruto is obviously from Naruto. I had friends that watched Naruto growing up. I never got into it personally, so this should be a real interesting one. My current record is 36 and 26. I've gotten the last like two in a row wrong, so that is very unfortunate. Shout out to the patrons down below. Think of the videos a day early. Love it to not have a paywall on the channel. I'm actually about to do a signed duck giveaway for the insane patrons here, either today or in the near future, so, or next week or whatever. So let's jump into this one. It's 28 minutes long, and then after this I think we're going to jump into season 5, I believe, but we're going to jump on into it. Hope you're having a great day though. Skip the intro, maybe shouldn't have. I don't know either of these two. I know Naruto's from Naruto. I thought Ichigo or Ichikuro or whatever is from JoJo. Apparently not.
Three. Any longtime reader of Shonen Jump will recognize these, some of the biggest titles in manga
so you got One Piece
history.
And it's time for two of those shonen heroes to throw down.
Oh, so Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach are the big three. Okay.
And Ichigo Kurosaki, the enormously powerful Soul Reaper from Bleach. He's with 9 boomstick.
Apparently,
it's
Bleach
our
and
job
Bridge
to
is
analyze
really
their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I have no idea. My current record is 36 and 26. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. We're going to move on to season 5 next.
Hidden in the leaf
Last video was Sephiroth and Virgil.
Not what I'd expect for a city full of ninja. Still, there was at least
They're
one
gone so
troublemaker
fast.
among the bunch. The #1 knucklehead ninja, Naruto Uzumaki.
For some reason, I'm getting like Goku vibes with the orange.
Naruto Uzumaki has returned to the Hidden Leaf Village!
Orphaned at a young age and
Is this voice
ostracized
actor
by
female?
his peers, Naruto may have been mischievous, but
5'10",
he had great
112
aspirations.
pounds.
His goal was to become the town's Hokage.
Which is a fancy word for ninja governor.
The only way
Ninja
Naruto
governor,
could
what?
reach such a prestigious position was to excel in ninja school.
Like Ninja Harry Potter.
I'm gonna go to
Though
ninja
he
school.
should really find a place that'll teach him not to dress like a clown and run
I
like
like
a real
how-
human being. What does he think he is? An airplane?
Actually,
I
his
don't know.
posture likely decreases wind resistance, which could
Very
be beneficial
slightly.
when moving at superhuman speeds where angular
Superhuman
momentum
speeds,
is
yes.
a smaller factor.
Correct.
I remember when you ran like that in middle school.
Hey,
I
that
remember
was
the
for
kids in
research.
high school that would do
You're
this.
whiz. Anyway, while Naruto wasn't the best student,
Naruto failed
he
to
still
graduate from
tried
the
his
academy 3
hardest
times.
to reach his goal. But first, he'd have to learn how to
3 times?
control his chakra.
In Buddhism and Hinduism ideologies,
Avatar: Last
chakras
Airbender?
are, in simplistic terms, gates within the human body which can be opened to achieve enlightenment. But the ninja in Naruto's world had a slightly different interpretation.
Oh,
What-
say,
what is
they
it?
weaponized it. Naruto can use
Oh.
chakra for all sorts of flashy attacks. He can heal himself, seal monsters away, walk up walls,
How fast is
or
that
even
healing
stand
factor?
on water like a ninja Jesus.
He's learned a number of chakra techniques, or jutsus,
Gesundheit.
and even developed a few new ones of his own.
He just developed his own.
His signature move is
Okay.
the Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Where he can copy and paste himself
Oh.
over and over and over again.
Unlike the standard clone technique, shadow clones are tangible with their own combat
Whoa,
capabilities.
whoa.
By dividing his chakra between
Okay.
himself and his clones, it's nearly impossible to distinguish the real Naruto from the fakes.
And he can
Wait.
get pretty tricky when he makes
Wha-
thousands of them.
Wait,
But
did he
when
make a
strategies
ladder of
can't save the
himself?
day, he can always just beat his opponents down with the Rasengan.
By
not
spinning
even fair, he
chakra
has
in
an
his
army.
hand, Naruto creates a compact ball of energy which can blast through solid stone. While the Rasengan usually takes years to learn, Naruto figured it out
Okay.
after training for just over a week.
He's
A
invented
week?
more Rasengans than Willy Wonka's invented candies. But his
When
top
Shadow
pick
Clones
is
are
the Rasen
dissipating?
Shuriken.
Okay.
By combining the Rasengan with the element of wind, he uses it to turn the
Oh,
spinning
okay.
ball
He is
into
apparently,
a
like,
spinning
wind or
blade.
whatever.
This
Like, that's
baby
his
can trap
style.
you in a vortex of wind so sharp, it'll mess you up at a cellular level.
Naruto has plenty of other techniques up his orange sleeves, including summoning, substitution, and transformation jutsus. He can even transform into a naked woman.
What?
Looks like he's been
And clone
studying.
himself?
I guess that's one plus side to not having parents. You don't need to worry
doesn't have
about
parents?
anyone walking in on you.
While most individuals
What
have
happened to his
chakra,
parents?
everyone has a limit. The more physical
Give me a
and
strong
spiritual
Goku
energy
vibes.
one possesses, the more chakra they'll have at their disposal.
Just like the gas tank from a chainsaw.
That's a
Thanks
giant
to his
chainsaw.
heritage, Naruto already has a great deal of chakra. Even
Why
still,
lifespans?
he has
Rapid
far
healing?
more than he reasonably should, all thanks
How
to
old
the
is he?
beast within.
Yeah, he's got a monster.
Oh, we learned
in
about
his
this in
stomach.
the.
Let's
The same
backtrack a
person.
few years. On the day of Naruto's
Okay,
birth,
Gaara?
his village was attacked by a chakra beast known as the Nine-Tailed Fox. A monster so
Is that a
destructive,
Pokemon?
a mere swing of its tails could level a mountain. In desperation, the Hokage at the time sacrificed himself to split the Nine-Tails in two, sealing one half within his own son, Naruto.
So his
Oh,
first ever
wait, so his
birthday
dad
gift
was
to
the-
his son was a giant pet
was
fox
the
that
ninja
can
governor?
destroy cities? I wish he was my dad.
Eventually, Naruto discovered how to communicate with the Nine-Tails.
They didn't get along at first. Foxy was
I
ready
wouldn't.
to eat Naruto. Naruto would whack him over the head with a big shrine gate. You know, typical
A
roommate drama.
big what?
Still, they eventually became friends, and Naruto learned the fox's name was Kurama.
Afterward, Kurama
Uh-huh.
willingly shared his chakra with Naruto on a regular basis.
Oh.
And as a being composed of chakra, Kurama's reserves are
Yin
gigantic.
half.
With so much
So there's
power
a
at
good-
his
is there a
fingertips,
good half?
Naruto can enter a bunch of different super forms. First up is Sage Mode, which sounds
Whoa,
like something
I don't
he
like his
learned
eyes.
from an old wise man or wizard, right? Nope, he learned it from a frog.
This state increases
Kermit?
all of Naruto's physical abilities. Furthermore, Sage Mode allows
Huh, you
Naruto
just
to
throw a
perceive the
rhino?
entire area around him and tap into naturally occurring energy via Senjutsu.
He can enhance his chakra attacks by
Huh?
adding natural energy, but if he's not careful, he'll turn into a frog. No, I'm
Wait, what?
not kidding.
With Kurama's chakra, Naruto can enter multiple tailed beast forms, which drastically increases physical prowess and energy
Jeez.
output.
What?
Best of which is the
He got, like,
Nine-Tails
oh.
Chakra Mode. Flame on! It got even better when he befriended Mr. Fox, upgrading to the stronger, faster,
Why, was he on a
tougher
giant frog?
Kurama Chakra Mode.
Chakra Mode grants Naruto extra protection, a sense for negative emotions, and the ability to create
What?
additional chakra arms.
Whoa, that's a lot of
Chakra
hands.
arms?
Gotta wonder what kind of things he does with
Capable of
those,
creating at
right?
least 9 chakra arms.
Overwhelming
Yeah, his
attacks,
9 tails.
extra maneuverability, creating rocks and shurikens, the works.
Yeah, that's not what I was. Ah, creepy tiny hand.
That's
He can also shroud
terrifying.
himself in a Nine-Tails-sized avatar and use Kurama's ultimate attack, the Tailed
What?
Beast Bomb. So destructive, it can level a mountain range.
And for his final
5
form, it's
teratons of
spoiler
TNT?
time. Pay attention, cause
I don't know what a teraton is, but it sounds like a lot.
Oh, this chakra stuff.
You're gonna
started
need
with
more
an
guys.
alien named Kaguya, who ate a fruit which basically created chakra. Later, she got all murder happy,
what?
so her son stopped her. One of these sons, the Sage of Six Paths, had his own son named Ashura, and Naruto is a
Okay.
reincarnation of him. So yeah, Naruto's
Okay.
kind of an alien.
Through this
Yeah.
connection, Naruto was gifted the most divine
normal
form
human.
of energy, Six Paths Chakra. With it, he can enter Six Paths Sage Mode.
His strength gets boosted even more. He can fly,
Oh my God.
and he can use truth-seeking
They're not
balls,
Doing
which are
an
orbs of
incredible
chakra
job
that can
of,
transform
like,
into
you know,
weapons and destroy
explaining
anything
it
they
all
touch.
to someone that
He
has
can
no
combine
idea.
all these forms and further add natural energy to his Kurama avatar to form Six Paths Ashura Kurama Sage Mode. Whew.
Good God, that's a confusing
He's
amount of force.
evolving.
Anyway, Naruto is also an expert in hand-to-hand combat. And
Does
could
he
work
need to be,
faster
though?
Than the eye could see when he was just 12 years old.
He's dodged a lightning speed punch from
He's
the
fast,
fourth Raikage, a feat
That's
considered
fast.
comparable to his father, who could teleport.
He even dodged this light-speed loogie.
According to the fourth databook, this Light Fang attack does indeed move at light speed, over 670 million miles per hour.
He's tough enough to survive getting stabbed, have
What?
his soul ripped out, or get smacked in the face with a beam that can slice the frickin' moon apart.
Wait. You gotta be careful where you're swinging that thing. How are you gonna cut the
He's
moon in
fought
half?
multiple tailed beasts at once, lift a statue weighing several hundred tons, survived a fall from the clouds, gone toe-to-toe with invisible limbo shadows, and pulverized 6 falling
What?
meteorites simultaneously. His chakra is so tough, he can power
What?
through Amaterasu, a fire jutsu with flames so strong they burn other flames.
He can even make new
Wait,
eyeballs
wait,
for
wait.
blind people.
Burns other flames.
What's up with that? Oh, Oh, and in his final fight
Wait, he
with
killed
rival
him?
and possibly closet boyfriend Sasuke, their opposing power was so great they obliterated
that's
miles upon miles of land,
interesting.
changing the weather and disintegrating a lake.
Only then, after defeating Sasuke, saving the
his
world
arm's
from
gone.
Kaguya, and reuniting the split halves of Kurama, Naruto finally achieved his dream and became Hokage.
But he's still pretty dumb.
At what
I mean,
age?
he named his son Burrito.
Boruto.
Boruto,
Yeah,
burrito,
close
same
enough.
thing.
I'm not gonna run away. I never go back on my word. That's my ninja. My ninja way.
Your ninja way? Okay, Naruto was insane.
Shinigami. It
Not-
may
not
sound
even
like a
impressive,
foreign
just
word to some,
insane.
but you all know what it is. The Death
No.
God, the Grim Reaper of Souls.
And a 17-year-old ginger with a badass sword.
Oh god, he's a
Ichigo
ginger.
Kurosaki seemed like a pretty normal kid growing up, doing well in school and learning martial arts from his father.
Pretty sure he was just getting
Except
beat up
there
in
was
school.
one little oddity. He could see ghosts.
Oh, it's like the kid
I had
from
never
The
even
Sixth Sense.
heard of Bleach until
One day, when he was 9 years old and
Until,
walking
like,
home with his mother,
Death
young
Battles.
Ichigo noticed what he thought was a
Bridge.
girl about to fall into a river.
5'11",
So
145.
naturally, he ran over to rescue
Same
her
weight as
like
me,
the
but
brave
I'm
little
taller.
kid he was.
Except it wasn't really a girl at all. It was a hollow, a monster spawned
Uh-huh.
from an abandoned human soul. And it promptly killed his mother.
Bummer. Reminds me of how I lost my poor mama boomstick. Oh, she always
Guts
says that
is
goes to
laughing
the
at this
barn.
story.
Right. Well, Ichigo remained ignorant of the truth until years later, when he met a woman named Rukia, who held the illustrious job title of Shinigami, or Soul Reaper.
Shinigami.
A guardian of the dead who keeps balance in the universe by helping those who have passed move on to the afterlife. Otherwise,
Death
they
Note?
turn into violent hollows.
And if you show up late to work and it doesn't work out, the
This
Soul
is
Reaper
not how
can
I remember
always
Death Note
cut
going.
hollows down with their awesome swords.
my first anime,
like
fun
Samurai Ghostbusters. Anyway, the two of them got into a bind, and Rukia had to share some of her power with Ichigo. Turns
Why'd
out
she have
he was
to?
a surprise
Oh, I
Soul
guess the
Reaper
same
all
thing.
along. Convenient.
When
Yeah,
accessing
what?
his Shinigami power, Ichigo leaves his physical body for a new one made up of reishi, or spiritual matter,
Huh?
which makes him invisible to anyone in the living world, despite still being physically present.
And his new powers make him super deadly. He can move with blinding speed, cut through giant
Blinding
monsters
is
with
not
ease,
speed of
survive
light.
being punched through whole city blocks, and even fly through the air.
It's more accurate to say he walks through the air, using naturally occurring reishi as footholds.
But let's get to the dicey
Huh?
part of his getup. That awesome sword. It's a Zanpakuto, a blade
Wait,
connected
does he
to
wrap
its
that thing up
owner's
every single
soul.
time?
It may look like an oversized steak knife, but it's a Soul Reaper's best friend.
That's a heavy
Every
sword.
Shinigami possesses a Zanpakuto spirit within themselves, which manifests as their sword. Ichigo's is called Zangetsu. Well, both of them are.
Oh, here we go. Strap in, because
Forming
this
in white.
shit's about to get crazy.
Ichigo actually has two different Zanpakuto spirits drawn from his weird and confusing heritage.
Alright, so
I'm very
story
confused.
short, Ichigo's a Soul Reaper because his dad is too. But he's also part Quincy, which is a human with reishi powers, because that's what his mom was. But he's also part
What?
Hollow, because his mom was possessed by a Hollow called White, and White got passed on to him when he was born. Oh, and he's also part Fullbringer, but nobody cares about Fullbringers.
What is
One of
Fullbringer?
Ichigo's
What is a
inner spirits is
Fullbringer?
a manifestation of his Quincy side inherited from his mother, while the other is a fusion
Oh,
of
that's
his
hideous.
Shinigami power and the Hollow. Unfortunately, Shinigami and Quincy go together like oil and water.
While
Keeps from
trying to
fighting?
find a balance
No.
between these two sides, Ichigo learned plenty of neat techniques.
Is he the
his
main
bread
character
and
in
butter
Bleach?
attack, the Getsuga Tensho.
I think he is. I think that's what people tell me in the comment section.
By concentrating his Reiatsu, or spiritual pressure, through his sword, Ichigo can launch a massive slashing attack.
Call it like it is.
Can he cut the
Wiz.
moon?
It's a
Actually,
sword
that wasn't
beam,
Naruto's
and
attack stuff.
Ichigo can charge it up, fire from up close, or even blast two of them at once.
From his Quincy side, Ichigo has used Blut Vina, a temporary
What?
defense which grants inhuman durability. From his Shinigami training, he developed exceptional
Okay.
sword skills and learned Shunpo, or Flash Step,
does
which
he have a Death
greatly
Note?
enhances his speed.
But there's one really big deal we haven't talked about yet.
And what was that?
Over the course of his career battling hollows and protecting his friends,
Boost
Ichigo
power by a
has
factor
attained
of
many,
10.
many
So
different
Kaioken.
superpowered forms, starting with the base Shinigami form,
Jesus.
Shikai. Despite essentially being
They both
Ichigo's
can
base,
evolve.
this form is strong enough to block an attack
Why is
from
that
the
such a big
Sokyoku,
thing in Japanese?
said to have power equal to
like,
1 million
culture?
Zanpakuto.
The next step was Bankai. Normally it takes 10 years to reach
1
this
million?
form, but Ichigo did it in just 2 days, like a boss.
When
That's
using
impressive.
Bankai, one's power can grow anywhere from 5 to 10 times greater. And according to the official databook, while in
Godlike
Bankai,
speed.
Ichigo moves like lightning.
Wait, why does his
Lightning.
sword shrink when he goes Bankai?
Lightning.
Shouldn't it be bigger since he's stronger?
Technically, yes, but Ichigo can control its size to keep it more manageable. If Shinigami couldn't minimize their blades, some would have swords the size of skyscrapers.
Oh, that would be awesome. I want
Anyway,
to see
the
that.
Hollow inside wanted a piece of the action too. So Ichigo gained a new power boost with a spoopy hollow mask.
Hollow
This form
mask.
is strong enough to lift 5 iron pillars, each weighing nearly 100 tons.
Though if he's not careful, the Hollow can take control of his body, sending him into a violent berserker
Okay.
state commonly referred to as Vastolorde. Despite the lack of consciousness,
Uh,
Vastolorde Ichigo could heal quickly and was strong enough to overcome Ulquiorra, who's powerful enough to
who?
nuke a city.
After some
Oh,
quality
that's
training with
casual.
his dad, Ichigo got a sort of second Bankai, which most people call Dangai Ichigo. In this form, he shattered
They're talking about all these
without
different
even
forms.
trying. He broke
5
through the
tiny
black
different-
coffin attack, which distorts time and space, which sounds like a black hole. Right after that, he
Yeah?
survived a shot so friggin' big, the explosion could be seen for miles.
By comparing this crater
Huh?
to those left by real-life bomb tests, I'd estimate the attack to have
So
a
he's
maximum
very
explosive
durable.
yield of 814 kilotons of TNT. That's like
Kilotons.
Ichigo surviving 54 little boys to the face.
Didn't Naruto?
No.
Naruto's
I meant the
explosion?
bomb from 1945, not the. Oh God.
Yeah.
Well, try as those
Yikes.
little boys might, all it did to Ichigo was burn his arm. And he didn't even
Wait,
care.
burn his arm?
This guy isn't the type to give
Huh?
up.
For his ultimate attack, Dangai Ichigo literally becomes the Getsuga Tensho itself. I know that's confusing, but just roll with it. To
Yes,
summon
it's
the
very
incredibly
confusing,
powerful
'cause I'm so lost.
Mugetsu.
Which busted up one
They're
of
saying
the
a bunch of
biggest
words.
baddies
I don't
in
know.
the whole series. But it also sacrificed all of Ichigo's powers. Well, that's a raw deal, but 17 months later, he managed to get them back
Fullbring.
with Fullbringer powers, which enhanced his physical abilities. But then he lost those two.
It's worth noting
He
that
likes to
while in
lose
full-blown
power.
Shikai, his normal sword swings were as strong as his old Getsuga Tensho.
But he still didn't give up. After training with some top-tier Soul Reapers and eating some food which gave him
Training
Super
with Soul
Reiatsu,
Reapers?
the moment came. In the most epic quenching of all time, an entire sea disintegrated to form his new true Shikai. Complete
Huh?
with not one, but 2 Zangetsu swords.
Oh, so we're
Finally
doable, huh?
balancing the Shinigami, the Hollow, and the Quincy within, Ichigo had reached his full potential. He tamed his Vastolorde form, merging it
What?
with his Quincy side.
This
In
is
this form, he can combine his Getsuga Tensho with one of the strongest Hollow attacks, the Gran Rey Sero.
He also made
Do
a
I have
trip
to
that
pick a
normally
winner here?
takes a week in only 9 hours and 15 minutes.
And last but not least, he achieved
also
a
did
brand
something
new
that took years
level
and
of
days.
Bankai.
Which was immediately crushed by some old dude who planned to destroy the universe named... Ewatch?
what? That looks
Ewok?
Hebrew.
It's probably inspired by the Hebrew name for God, Yahweh, and the katakana ends with a sharp
Wow.
k sound, so Yowak?
Yeah,
You
what
walk.
you gonna do? Well, we can assume this Bankai works
Terrible.
similar to his old ones, increasing his physical speed and strength along with his
Oh,
Reiatsu
Jesus.
tenfold.
This is
Even without his
nuts.
Bankai, he still cut Mustache Man to shreds.
And then he lived happily ever after,
Did he?
until his kid became a Soul Reaper.
Oh,
What'd he
Jesus.
name him?
Why would you
Ichigo?
suck kids?
What? No, it's Kazui.
I might have got it mixed up with the other Enchilada Kid or whatever.
Enchilada?
close
Boruto?
Now I'm Ichigo Kurosaki, substitute Soul Reaper.
Oh, Jesus
I'm combining
Christ.
my powerful spirit energy with this blade in order
Oh,
to protect
man.
my friends.
The past couple ones I've gotten wrong. I've
Alright,
gotten the
the
last
combatants
2 in a
are
row
set.
wrong.
Let's end this
That put too
debate
much
once
thought
and
into
for
it.
all.
But
I'm gonna go with my gut
know
feeling.
that Naruto and
with
Ichigo
this-
are named after food. Maybe you can find
No,
them in
I
your
did not
next
know that.
bunch from Blue Apron.
Oh my god, Blue Apron. The Blue Apron bag. They got so much money from Blue Apron. I can't wait to start my food reaction channel. I'm gonna eat an orange for the first time. It's gonna be great.
So don't wait.
Well, I
That's
might also do some cooking. That'd be great.
Blue
But yeah,
Apron, a better
the
way
past
to
2
cook.
ones I've gotten wrong.
Right
I'm gonna go
now,
with my gut,
it's
and my gut is
time
telling me to go with
to
Naruto.
battle.
That's either going to be right or wrong. There's only 2 options. So, I'm going Naruto. I'm 36 and 26 right now. Okay.
What's that?
It's gonna be a good fight, though.
Is that a hollow?
Is that a hollow?
I sense a presence. Naruto,
As he falls asleep. Okay. But he just pulls that sword out. Naruto's faster, though.
Can't see me? Good.
Wait, what can he see? I was waiting for Naruto to have like 10 clones or whatever, just an army of them.
Quit running, coward!
No! Catch up to him then. What are you gonna do about it?
Naruto, keep moving. I'll direct you.
Uh-oh. He's just gonna cut down the entire force? Yes, he is.
You're dead!
No, he's not. Oh, he actually stabbed him? What? Oh, it's a shadow clone. Nice!
I see you.
Yeah. Jeez. That looks like it hurt. He's giving... His little sprite looks like what Bakugo's sprite would look like.
Katsuya!
Oh, like with the mask on. This was towards the end of season 4, so they definitely went crazy for the animating. Oh god, now he's a naked girl. Ugh. That was a good distraction, I guess. I'm sorry, he just scream?
Yo, not bad, but I'm still gonna beat your ass.
Are you sure about that? Naruto, you good? Oh, there's Ninetales. Hi, Ninetales. Hello, giant fox thing. Yeah, hi. That doesn't look too good for him.
Is that the best you can do?
No, it's not. Oh my god. Okay, we changed the animation there. Okay. Can we get a different dimension? Yeah. Hello. What are you gonna do about that? What are you gonna do about that? It's all fun and games till the giant fire fox shows up. I'm thinking Naruto's gonna win this one. Judging from the fight, I think it's going his way. Was that explosion enough? He tanked the nuke and got his arm burnt.
Bastard!
Pretty sure that would probably end the planet.
Who was that guy?
They changed the weather. Naruto won! I got it right. I went with my gut and I trusted it.
Powers,
Oh wait, why you got
Ichigo
Chuck
never
Norris
gave
over
up.
there?
What a badass!
Sorry, Bleach fans. I know you all really wanted to win, but
Let me know if you agree or
unfortunately,
disagree in the
this
comment
wasn't it.
section. I read every
Naruto
comment,
had
so
better
leave them down
training,
below.
a broader
I'm sure there's going to be
arsenal,
a
and
lot
better
talking
healing
about these two
factor.
series.
And Ichigo's invisible ghost buddy didn't really matter.
Shinigami may be invisible, but they're still present in the physical
like
realm
apples?
and can be touched by normal people. Kurama can locate individuals by simply sensing their emotions, and Naruto's even seen his own soul before.
And with 6 paths power,
That's
he
terrifying.
could see and fight Madara's limbo clones, even though they were on a totally
Please
separate
see
plane of
Madara
existence.
clones.
Also keep in
surprising,
mind
but-
that while Chakra and Reishi have fairly different uses, they both contain spiritual energy.
Let's
Yes.
talk speed. Naruto can dodge light speed attacks and can move faster
Fast.
than lightning. A lightning bolt's return stroke is 220
Speed kills.
million miles per hour, about 1/3 the speed of light. Ichigo
Yeah,
has also
1/3.
displayed lightning fast speeds, and even greater.
Near the end of the series,
Uh-oh.
Ichigo took a trip that should have taken 7 days, but instead
I feel like
took
this
9
one
hours
might
and
be
15
contested.
minutes.
It's likely Kirigi here was referencing his accomplice's speed, like Ichibei, who can knock his foes 2,440 miles away and
What?
appear next to him in a second. Yuachi guy beat him by going twice as fast, so we'll use that as Ichibei's limit.
With that, we can get the trip's total distance and conclude Ichigo's top
They're doing a whole
speed
bunch of
is
math here.
319 million miles per hour. That's massively hypersonic, but not quite like
yeah.
speed.
You can't even
There's
compare
a
that to
difference
sound.
between travel speed and reaction speed, as Naruto's already shown. Comparing them directly, Ichigo's best reaction should clock in at around 970 million miles per hour, 40% faster than light speed and Naruto's reaction
What?
time. Alright, point for Ichigo.
Speed
Really?
alone wasn't enough.
I would
though,
not expect him to
especially
be
since
faster.
Naruto's Sage powers gave him superb field awareness, making it difficult for Ichigo to land a fatal blow.
If he could even
Also,
land
this one has
something
like 10
fatal at all.
million views.
Ichigo has always had a
Insane.
tough time damaging foes who have stronger spiritual energy than him. With that said, let's
didn't know
compare
that.
his Ryatsu to Naruto's chakra.
Bad news is, across both of them, the only multiplier we know for sure is Ichigo's times 10 Bankai. The times 10 is difficult
Yeah.
to achieve, but for Ichigo's
All Naruto's
sake,
gotta say
let's
is Kaido
assume he
Kid.
gets the maximum possible boost from every transformation.
His other forms likely don't boost his stats this much. For example, when he used his Hollow Mask to barely overpower an Arankar, the situation and its
What?
results were similar to his then comparable Shinigami friends releasing
Whoa.
their limiters, which gave each of them a boost of times
Got a
5.
bunch of
However, let's
tattoos?
give the benefit of the doubt and apply the maximum times 10 increase
Don't
to
do that.
all of Ichigo's forms that clearly increased his fighting potential, as well as stack them even though many forms were in separate unconnected power sets.
And you
For
just
the
stack
sake
them
of
up like
argument,
that?
We're deliberately overestimating Ichigo's power. You'll see why.
So here's our formula. But where do we start?
Requires
Okay,
training,
Bankai
strategies.
Ichigo with his Hollow Mask was on par with Ukiyora's first transformation, correct?
Who?
Well, nearly.
Ukiora states his new form can destroy the city of Las Noches in the hollow world of Huecomundo.
What's that, like Mexican hell?
Well, there is a wall.
Ha-ha!
Las Noches is
Okay.
square in shape and takes 3 days to walk from one corner to a gate in the center of the wall. So
Okay.
it has a total area of 200,000 square miles.
That's bigger than California, and destroying it in one go
It's bigger
needs
than Alaska,
over
though.
400,000 megatons of TNT.
So plug that into the
They're
formula,
really
and there you
doing
have
a whole
it.
bunch of
Ichigo's
math
Ryatsu
here.
is equal to over 440 billion megatons
Larger
of
than the
TNT.
entire world's nuclear arsenal
Thankfully,
combined.
Naruto's chakra level is much easier to figure out.
Don't
His
do that,
chakra was
computer.
once extracted
Jesus.
and burst a hole through the hollow moon. He survived the explosion, and it was explicitly said that this was nearly all of his chakra.
Most of his chakra has been siphoned off.
By
I don't know
measuring the
why it
aftermath
does
from
that.
both sides, we
It's
found the blast
something-
to equal at least
it started when I got my new
480
graphics card.
billion megatons of TNT. 40 billion more than Ichigo.
And don't forget, we were deliberately overestimating him.
Also, this was base form Naruto, not including any
Base
increases
form.
from additional modes, which allowed him to block an attack that cut the moon in half, a force that had to be over 27 trillion megatons. This
Yeah.
proves Naruto can both output and survive
Scaling
a
generously.
blast stronger than Ichigo is capable of.
If you're thinking, wait, Boomstick, Ichigo survived a black hole in a box. That
A black hole?
doesn't really work like a black hole.
Plus,
No.
the 814
Just
kiloton
sounds similar.
Fragor blast did hurt him immediately after, so it must have been weaker than that.
But Wiz, weren't Kaguya
Okay.
and you Waka Waka Planet Busters?
Waka
Don't
Waka?
they scale to him?
Nope. Kaguya's planet-busting attack required chakra from nearly the entire Earth's population, not just her own. And while
Uh-huh.
Ruak's power was pretty OP, he
sounds
couldn't
terrifying.
destroy the world through his own destructive capability. He only planned to manipulate the delicate balance between life and death by stopping the flow of souls. Like a plate spinning on a stick, if one side gets too heavy, the whole thing comes crashing down.
To sum it up, Ichigo
Okay,
had the
so
speed,
I
Naruto
just
the
had
guts,
difficulties
and
with my
Naruto
computer.
had the
It froze.
strength,
I'm sorry about that.
durability,
That has happened in
training, and
weeks.
abilities for days.
I don't know
Naruto
what exactly
sure got the
happened
shonen
or
jump
what I
on
missed.
Ichigo.
The winner is Naruto Uzumaki.
Okay, so we literally just interrupted at the very last bit.
Stick around, we're about to announce the
It
combatants.
literally waited till the last minute of the video to screw up. I don't know what the problem is.
Try to grab one of these shirts too.
The next one is irrelevant because I've already watched it. Which one was it? It was... Oh, it's Batman Beyond versus Spider-Man 2099. Yes, that was one. You can check that one out as well. And then after that, I did Sephiroth versus Virgil. That was the last video I did. That's linked in the description. You want to check that out. It's also in the playlist. So I kind of did them out of order because I skipped this one because it wasn't a playlist, probably due to spoilers. But I don't plan on reacting to either of those animes because they have hundreds of episodes and that would just be impossible for me to do. So at least I'm not doing it anytime soon. So that was real interesting. I'm glad I got it right. Like I said, let me know if you agree or disagree in the comment section. I would love to hear what you have to say, whether or not you're a Naruto fan or a Bleach fan. And just, you know, I'm sorry I did not experience the same childhood as you did. But I would love to hear about yours and what you enjoy about them. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I don't know how to fix that. I've been trying workarounds. That's the first time it's happened in like 3 or 4 weeks now. So, like I said, I apologize for that. I hope that you're subscribed to see it on the future videos. Maybe check out my Slap on Titan series I'm doing right now. I've never seen Attack on Titan, so that's real interesting. But I hope you have a great rest of the day. But until next video, take care and cue the music.
We were playing